So Shantae Moore is telling the girls at the beginning of the episode that it's just not about friendship. It's about, business. Please, it's all personal. You can see it all. It's written all over your face. Yeah. You don't have to say a word. It's written all over your face, Shantae. She's upset. She's salty boots. Cut to the next scene. Everybody meet up at Claudette's house. I guess Claudette's house is the meeting place for everybody to go. All the girls are there. They get ready to have a little jam session. Chrisette Michelle brings over her man, Justin, who's an amazing guitarist. It's cute too. And they're coming. He was actually in her couple of Forever videos. I think I've seen him before. I think that's him. Is that him? Stacy. Is that Stacy says that's him. God damn it, that's him. That's Justin. He has a nickname called Slayage something. Anyway, but apparently he's a great guitarist and great, awesome, good for him. Everybody's giving their little input on what they want to do for this whole Puerto Rico trip. They have to come up with a song. Caesar wants them to come up with a song, darling. And they send around, just coming up with stuff and get Justin starts to play a little bit on his guitar. And everybody starts saying, dun, dun, dun. Bum, bum, bum. I want to go to Puerto Rico. Somebody else is saying, I want to go to Puerto Rico. And Lil Mo and everybody. I want to go to Puerto Rico. Yeah. Everybody's having their little moments. I was like, hey. Then Michelle A gets up. You guys, I have to go. I have to go pick up my daughter. So she gets up and leaves. We have, next scene, we have Leela and Shantae Moore. Leela, say that you love me. She invited Shantae Moore out for a little lunch moment. It looked like it was across the street from the hood. Was I the only one that noticed that? Darling, I thought they upgraded. Shantae Moore shows up looking like Tisha Campbell. Is it just me, or do Shantae Moore with that hairstyle in her confessionals look like Tisha Campbell, aka Gina from Martin? Am I the only one that sees that? Maybe I am. Won't be the first time. Leela was just like, what's going on with you, my sister? What's going on with you, good? Like, you've just been distancing yourself since the whole studio catastrophe. Like, what's been going on with you? Like, we need to know. We worried about you, baby girl. Ma, we worried about you. Shantae was like, look, I ain't got no man at home, and it's all good. I want y'all hookers on this damn record, and, that's just what it is. I'm not giving y'all no publishing rights. Y'all not having shit. I just want y'all name to so that this record can possibly sell, and yeah. And I didn't tell y'all that from the beginning because I ain't got to. I got 20 years. You hear me? 20 years in the business, okay? Lily was just like, well, I just need to hit a final product before I sign off of it. You don't need to hit on damn final product, okay? I'm Shantae Moore. I have some backup for Whitney, Prince, Stevie, so many artists. You should be honored to work with me, Donna. Honored to work with me. I'm Shantae Moore, darling. I hit notes like Mariah, and I belt like Whitney. Don't you ever come for me. I'm Shantae Moore. Lila just like, okay, bitch. Ooh. So is you gonna order some? Lil Mo and Miss Chalet. Lil Mo is on this mission to try to find Miss Chalet a man. Hold up. First of all, the intros to Miss Chalet parts. How do you do it? For Is Rocks does it so incredibly. She's another YouTuber. Check her out. But how it is so funny. Let's be some shit. It's just it's something in my heart. That's all I have to say. They going to see the matchmaker, like I said. Why is Lil Mo dressed like she's going on the date. Like her body is snatched. She has on this little tight ass dress. You know, Coochie is having moments. It's just like, Lil Mo, girl. She shows up. You know, both the girls are there talking to the matchmaker, and a matchmaker. You know, she seems friendly and all that. She's cool. And Lil Mo was like, "Look, she need to get her laid. She need to get her laid. She need to get laid, like for real. Like neither one of us are married." And she need to get laid. She need to get with a 22-year-old boy like I got, and she need to get that coochie busted wide open once again, okay? And the matchmaker was like, well, what have been some of your issues you feel like in the past? Well, I tell you, this Lil Mo, just taking up the whole thing. You know, she has two very powerful baby daddies, Dr. Dre, Beats by Dre, and Suge Knight, and don't nobody want to be bothered with her. And Miss Chalet, you know, she's just sitting there looking at her. I know she's saying in her head, would you please shut up, you toad? But, you know, she's not going to do that because she's very sweet and precious. The woman asked Miss Chalet, was she like, you know, me, Miss Chalet, I like older men. My last relationship was with a guy, he was 64 years old. He was 64! All right? And I like that. Lil Mo was like, bitch, please, he ain't gonna bust your pussy wide open. And Chalet was like, Little Mo, Little Mo, shut the fuck up. She's not gonna do that, she can't. Lil Mo was like, you know, like I just said, that she thinks that Miss Chalet should get with some young cat to bust her wide open. And Miss Chalet was like, no, I'm looking for something real, I'm looking for something true, something genuine, you know. And matchmaker was like, actually, I don't think just getting some young guy for you would be the right deal, because then it would be like him dating an older woman, and that wouldn't be the right type of situation for you, which I completely agree. Shut up, Lil Mo. Shut, please. Chrisette and Justin, they sit down at this little nice restaurant. It's real nice. Chrisette, you know what, baby? You know, I know that you are committed to this project, and I know that you want to help us girls, and I know that I'm Chrisette Michelle, and my album is coming out called Lyricist Opus. It's coming out soon, and I know that you're here to help us, but you know, baby, I just don't know if it's right for you to be in it, because honestly, if those women go offering you, I have an issue with you, they're gonna have an issue with me, because you're my baby, you're my man. And I'm like in love with you, and I don't want you to get into all this mess with all these females, you know. It's just like, look, ma, chill, it's cool. Get your herbs, get your tea, get your weed, it's all good. You know, I got you. You got me, I got you. Chrisette was just, I don't know. This is just something major, and I just don't want this to be an issue for you if things start going wrong, you know. Because I'm Chrisette Michelle. My album is coming out, Lyricist Oasis. It's coming out soon. That's why I'm on the show, because I really don't need to be on the show, but that's why I'm on the show. They have another freaking meeting at Claudette's house. In another scene, it was Leela and Claudette and Caesar, the guy who's in charge of putting the whole Puerto Rico trip together. He tells them that they not only have to work on this song, but they have to work on another song. So as a total, they have to do 2 songs for the Puerto Rican trip. And Claudette was like, oh, hell, here we go. Caesar asking a lot. I sure hope that money is right over there in Puerto Rico. I sure hope Caesar's paying them hoochies a lot. Because, Lord. And they can't get along either. You just don't know. But God bless them. You know, all the girls are meeting up. Claudette and Leela tell all the girls about the second song. They're just like, really? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Lil Mo, well, how's that money looking? Don't nobody know yet, Lil Mo. Y'all might not get paid. No, that would be tragic. No, they should get paid, right? Right? They should get paid for that Puerto Rican trip. He is asking a lot, though, low key, like for real. All the girls get their phones out and they start sending down dates and stuff, and they're just like, you know what? We have to set this shit up properly. We have to have proper studio time. We have to have, this shit has to be proper, darling. And everybody's like, yeah, I agree. In the meantime, Lil Mo decides that she wants to throw a sex party because she's Little Mo, hashtag Little Ho, and she's ready to get it in, So, yeah, all the girls are pretty much excited about it, a little giddy, a little, nervous. Except for Chrisette Michele. Chrisette Michele, no, you know what? I have an album coming out soon, and I don't have time for this. I'm Chrisette Michele. I don't do this. It's very private. I'm a woman. I'm a woman of a certain class, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. Do you know who I am? I'm Chrisette Michele. Lil Mo was like, girl, please. Anybody knocking that box out the frame, you better go learn you some tricks and shit at this sex party, Halfum. And so it was just like, oh God, I don't know. 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 Skin-a-da-da-da-da. She just don't know what's going on. She's not quite sure if she wants to go to the sex party. Cut to Miss Chalet and her on the date. And the matchmaker set her up with a 55-year-old white guy. Miss Chalet is cool with it. She's flirting a little bit. They go play little golf. And hi, I'm Miss Chalet. I'm playing golf. Hi, it's nice to meet you. The guy's like, you're a little intimidated, aren't you? Oh, well. He's like, I hear that you do a lot of work with charity and all that. Oh, I thought he was going to bring up my husband's. Yeah, I do. And they have a sweet, very sweet date. And does the hole go in there? I can't do it. Miss Chalet is adorable. Speaking of Miss Chalet, another scene with Miss Chalet. There's a lot of Miss Chalet in this scene. And Miss Chalet and Lil Mo, they meet at one of them's house. Lil Mo was like, you know what, I'm still feeling some type of way about the whole Shantae thing. Like, she shushed me. Oh, that's another thing. When they was having a little jam session at the beginning of this episode, Lil Mo was getting ready to speak. Everybody agreed that Justin, Chrisette's boyfriend, should work with them. And Lil Mo was getting ready to say something else, and Shantae was like, Child, I would have threw a shoe at Shantae. No, Shantae. She's like, Shantae just don't want that whole Kelly Price thing. It was just real bad last season for the girls, and she's just like, shut up. Don't nobody hear nothing. You agreed to it. Let's move on. Lil Mo still feeling some type of way about that. And they keep bringing up the fact that when Shantae talks to you, she does this a lot in your face, which is annoying. I don't like that shit either. And Lil Mo also brings up the fact that when they was in the studio session, Shantae only invited Lil Mo, Leela, and Chrisette Michele. But she didn't invite Miss Chalet and Claudette. And Miss Chalet was like, yeah, I noticed that too. I guess we're not good enough to be on her song. To Shantae, I, Miss Chalet, and Claudette are nobodies. Nobody's. And Lil Mo was like, look, I'm about to bring this shit up to her because I am really just not feeling this. And I feel like it's some shade going on. Let's cut to the sex party, which was hilarious. The lady put some handcuffs around Miss Chalet's ankles because she was the only one that was participating pretty much, and the only one that was willing to just have fun and experiment with a lot of the toys that was there. It was so funny. And she put her legs up, and Miss Chalet, she ain't had that position in a long time, bitch. You can tell. Something in my heart. Something was in her heart, and something was in her vagina, and she was just like, is this for me? Oh shit, is this for me? I love Miss Chalet. Oh my God, I could just eat her up. She's adorable. Cut to the studio. Dun dun dun. Shantae Moore invites the girls. She invites Leela, Lil Mo, and Chrisette Michele to the studio. She's like, look, it's time for me to premiere my song to y'all, the final product, and just want to know if y'all still want to be on it. I think y'all sound great on it. She plays in the song. It's a cute song, and Leela and Chrisette is still a little iffy, but they like, okay, whatever, I guess. And but Lil Mo quickly intervenes like she always does, and she's just like, you know what, I just got some on my spirit, and I just need to talk about it, and some just ain't right. Some just ain't right, and I just need to know what is really going on with y'all. Shantae was like, okay, well, good, because there's no mystery that is shade. I was like, oh, Shantae, oh. Ooh, that just turned me on when she said that. I was like, yeah, Shantae. She ain't got no man at home, but it's a smart bitch. I was like, go, Shantae, go. And Lil Mo was like, yeah, it is shade going on, and I guess we need to talk about it. Lil Mo upset because she retweets and just all over all social media platforms and supporting all the other girls when they have songs or album coming out. And she was like, you know what, didn't nobody do that for me, and I'm gonna remember that. Shantae was like, look, I'm an older gal. I don't get the social media shit. Like, and you mad at me about that? I didn't even know. But what the real issue with me that I have with you is that you took a picture with my ex-husband, Miss Calandria Lattimore, and you did that to me, and he hurt me, and you know the shit that he put me through, and you gonna do that? You my girlfriend? The mother had nothing to say. She was just like, well, everything you're doing right now just seemed real rehearsed. Everybody getting in their feelings. Lil Mo was just like, you know, it's just whatever. I just don't believe you. And this is shit that I'm talking about. And so I don't deal with females. And Shantae gets upset. She starts crying. And she gets down on her knees. She's like, Lil Mo, please, I'm sorry, okay? I'll retweet, or hell, I'll put it on my Facebook page. Hell, I'll hang posters of you up in my room, up in my living room, hooker. I just need to want us to be okay. You know, I just want us to be okay. And please, Lil Mo, please forgive me. Please, I'll eat you out. Please forgive me, Lil Mo. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Lil Mo. Please. Lil Mo was like, Chrisette Michelle and Layla, they get up, they, you know, make the girls hug and make up. It was just dramatic. It was much. I did feel bad when Shantae Moore started crying, because I don't think I don't think she wants to be portrayed as the villain of the season, but it's too late. It's looking like that. Shantae's very much like, this is the way that it is, and just deal with it, yes or no. It's not about friendship, but clearly it is. You know, her and Lil Mo was very close at one point, and they no longer are. So I don't know. It's just very weird. This was a pretty decent episode. A lot of laughs, and at the end, unfortunately, it was tears, darling. Fistful of tears. Tell me your thoughts on this episode. I am Mr. Chalaki. Yes! I'm Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me. I am at It's King's World on Twitter. And I'm Chase King was here on Facebook. Check me out. Subscribe, share, like, comment, all that good shit. Thank you for watching my review of R&B Divas LA. Ooh, I want to go to Puerto Rico. Bum, 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 bum.